Hey YouTube, Saberstrick here. I'm going to do a quick deck profile of what I'm going to be running for September 1st, 2011 ban list, like the format. It's going to be something I've ran many times. I've always been good with this deck. I know all the combos. And I'm just going to actually try to perfect this deck and make it my own. It's going to be the infernity deck. Drag Unities weren't really working out for me, so I decided to switch to something I know really well. So I decided to switch to Infernities, and I really think these are going to have a chance in this format since everything's going to be no back row, and this is like the only deck that could actually set back row and live through Heavy Storm. And I'll just get to it because I have to post this quick because it has to be under 10 minutes. Because my computer is not letting me post them, but YouTube says I can post up to 15 minutes. So, basic 3 Archfiend, your searcher, basically how you win the game. 3 Necromancer, basically the combo engine to the deck. It's one of the basic cards you need for the OTK. And one last thing about this is if you guys have any dual terminals, I know this comes in dual terminal and I'm looking to pick them up. I won't value them anything over like $5. Like $5 is my highest on them. They shouldn't be very expensive. Free Avenger, it's your tuner, helps you go into the OTK. It's not actually an OTK, it's just like a loop that makes it so you can't do anything. 2 Mirage, bad at 3 just because you can't, it clogs up the hand. Perfect at 2 just because all your stuff is usually in the graveyard when you top deck this or add it with Archfiend. 2 Dark Grepher, just ditch things. Everyone knows what that does. 2 Stygian Street Patrol. This is good card. It helps you go into the OTK because there's actually no OTK still, but you need these in the graveyard to do it. 1 Sangan. This is going to be replaced with a Plague Spreader. Once I get the Plague Spreader, my partner will be trading me Trishula because I had to sell it in order to get the barriers. Spells, Launcher, 1 for 1, Foolish, and Rhoda, just cards to set up your combos. Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, 2 MSTs. Not running 3, I think 3 is bad, but I think this is the perfect spell lineup. Traps, it's going to be 3 Infernity Barrier. What makes the deck good is really Infernity Barrier. Infernity Inferno. Ditches cards. Infernity Break. This card didn't really see that much play when Launcher was at 3, because you didn't really need it, but now you actually need it to make it so your opponent can't really do anything. It just blows up any card. You just remove like a barrier. Those can't be recycled, so you can just keep removing them. 2 Call the Haunted. This deck loved it when they put this to 2. I loved it when they put this to 2. With 3 Mystics in this deck isn't really a problem, and Heavy Storm isn't really a problem. So I like the 2 Call the Haunted. 2 Boundless. Self-explanatory. Just using them instead of warnings because I don't feel like hawking up $90 or $60 to get warnings. Starlight Road, prevent Judgment Dragons and Heavy Storms and Icaruses, really. It's going to be good again. Solemn Judgment. Negate shit like Heavy Storm. Mirror Force, still good. Trenchel, still good. Side deck. Monsters, 2 Cyberdrag, that's it. Gives you more of that, like, drop this, beat over their stuff. Good against Machiners, which is a hard matchup. 2 goes in, because really everything you're going to be dropping is dark. even most of your synchros. Light infernity, just because like any light decks are really your enemies and they trample over your deck. 2 Starlight Roads against decks that have heavy destruction. Mind Crush 2, just because for everyone's gonna be running dualities. Trap Dust Shoot, just to go with the Mind Crush. Dust Tornadoes, really good this format, even with Mystic at 3. Gets over removed from play stuff. Chain Destruction, don't have Disappearance yet, so I'm using this instead. And then 1 Evocator Epidemic Virus. I like this card just because your synchros, you can just ditch 1 and then get rid of all their spells and traps, depending on if it's a heavy base spell deck or a heavy base trap deck. And then extra deck, 2 Doom Dragon. It just gives you that destruction power to topple over Light Swarms or anything that really stalls, like a defense. 1 Stardust. Trade away 2 of mine today. They're not that hard to get, so I can just get more. 3 Hard Eyes helps you do your setup. Classifier, get over Samurais, because I still think they're going to be played, not as much, but played still. Black Feather Dragon, or Black Wing Dragon, just because you never know who's going to be running Burnout there. Gotta have one of these. Gaia, just because I don't have Brio and Goyo's banned. This thing to get over Spirit.